So anyway, so tell me more. Tell me about your event. How's that coming along?
Okay, I would like to talk about that a little bit because I got like a month left or so or less before it starts. And it's kind of like morphing as I go. And Fairy Girl, my higher self, she calls herself Fairy Girl, told me, she goes, don't be discouraged if it's not what you expect it to be. And as time goes by, I'm realizing what she means by that. And I'm really liking what I feel like it's going to turn into, which is more of, I feel like it's going to be like a group of friends coming together to exchange our different, whatever's, our abilities, our passions, whatever it is we do. Rather than being like people coming and sitting down and being presented with something. I'd really see us in a group. And I want to really encourage those that are, coming as guests to kind of step out of their comfort zone and either share their story, or if they read in some way or have some kind of spiritual, I'll call them a trick, but you know what I mean, a gift. I would like for everybody to kind of step out of their zones and do that. I want us to be a big group or a small group. It's going to be a small group of people.
Intimate.
Yes. And the intimate part of it, I'm hoping will encourage people to be brave and share their stuff. But if you don't have anything to share, you're perfectly welcome to just sit and be an observer. So
everybody has something to share. And I say that
That's
because
true.
if you are interested in this show, or if you're interested in this woman, then you are already of that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And whether you acknowledge it or not, and I think it does take a while to realize that how you are, what you see, what you think about, may be part of your gift that not everybody has, but you're just so intuitive, or not intuitive. You're so, what's the word? Like you were born with it. Native is what I was trying to say, that you don't realize that everybody else doesn't have that same thing. And I think there is a time that you look around and say, oh, that was actually my grandmother's voice I kept hearing. I did not realize that. And so I do think that if you come, you will realize that you have.
Everybody does have something,
cultivate.
and one of the problems that we experience is that we're trying to often compare ourselves to others. It's like, I'm never ever going to channel like Heather does. I'm just not. But I have my own gift. I have my own. So it's just, and mine may be unusual to others. She's a little bit envious of the way I connect with my energy and the way I just feel things. So, it's a swap out. So everybody does have something. And if you haven't discovered it yet, then a Silver Linings event may be the place to discover it, because we're going to expose you to many different modalities, healings, channelings, all kinds of stuff. And at the very least, you all have your story to tell. And I remember our friend Wendy, when we were at Emma's event, and she talked about the Marconics. Well, that was interesting to me, but I kind of have my own healing modality. So I didn't, hang on, I'll be just done just a sec. So I didn't really, pay attention too much to that because I got my own, but I loved her story, her personal story.
Right.
And that made a big, impact on me, and I loved that authenticity.
And it's how you get there.
If you got nothing else, you got your story, and that will resonate with somebody
Exactly. And that'll activate too.
Okay.